back again. Okay, how many of you are very familiar with Taman Desa? Okay, very familiar, right? Very familiar, huh? Okay, I used to stay in Taman Desa in 2007 when I first got married. Okay, yeah, they have branches. So this place is called Wu Pin Fish Head Noodle in Taman Desa. Anybody have tried?
The Bali lah.
Oh, you tried the Bali, okay.
Buy for free one, brother.
Okay, so let me tell you, when I started eating in this shop,
Sorry.
Dr. Sandy. Okay, so when I first started eating in this shop in 2007, which is 12 years ago,
Yeah.
it cost 5 ringgit and 50 cents per bowl.
Yeah.
That was 12 years ago. Okay, today the same fish head noodle costs 11 ringgit for a small bowl. Big one is 13 ringgit. Okay, I don't know why sometimes they call it the fish head noodle. I also don't know why. Because every time I order, I can only see the noodle and the fish. I don't see the head also. Okay, so what happened was a couple of months back. Normally when I go back to Taman Desa, I sure go and makan here because I like the fish head noodle. They are doing very well. Doing very well. The son is driving a Audi R8. The owner's son, Audi R8. You also know? I don't know. The car was parked outside. So when I sat down, so the son came and took order. So I said I want a small bowl. Then I asked, can I tambah mihun or not? So the son told me, cannot tambah mihun one. It's either small or big. So I told him, I said, big one I cannot finish. You know, because it's too big. I just want a small one, tambah mihun, I pay extra for the mihun. You know what the son told me? He said, you go to Faber Tower, there's a banana leaf, you can tambah nasi anytime you want. Free of charge. I tell you, when
You either order big or small.
I cannot finish lah. Big is too big.
You just want a little bit more.
I just want a tambah mihun. I said I don't mind. I pay for the extra mihun. He said you go to Faber Tower. There's a banana leaf. You can tambah nasi. How much ya? Free lah. So when I heard that,
You
Ryan,
bang the table lah.
you what will you do?
Bang the table lah.
Unfortunately, there's no door for me to slam that time.
Actually, I don't get
Still
it.
remember the slamming door joke.
Evelyn also got
Huh?
experience. Evelyn has an experience.
Okay, you also got experience. Very action.
Yes, but I don't get
She
it.
got membership.
So you know what happened? I told him that.
Ah.
Straight away, I stood up. I told him,
Oh man.
Stood up.
I stood up. No, I told him. I said, when your father opened the shop, have your father ever advertised on the TV about your fish head noodle? Never. Newspaper? Never. So I said, do you know why your business is so good today? It's because of people like us. He said, our friends always debate with us, wow, Pudu one is best, better. And we fight with them, we debate with them, And we even bring them to your shop and belanja them to prove a point that your shop fish head noodle is the best. Have you ever done that? Yes, many of you done that, right? So I said it's because of word of mouth. They say today your shop business is so good.
And you can drive a R8.
You can drive an Audi R8.
Wow, so calm. You can see all these things so calm.
I say in a very angry manner lah. Now I'm just calm, okay? So the father heard the commotion. The father came over, said, and then asked me what's the problem. So I explained to him. Then he asked the worker. He said, "Please prepare for this gentleman, tambah mihun." Okay. Then after once I finish, when I want to pay, the father said, "No need to pay." Said, "Thank you, for coming. Do come again, and please introduce more friends." So friends, what's the moral of the story of this? Not humiliation. Your client, humility. Okay. The moral what I'm trying to tell you is that your client is still the best person to introduce you and to sell you. Of course, Facebook, all these sort of things also can, but there's another option. Which you think is better? You keep on asking for referral, or the client keep on referring people to you? Which is better?
Be client kid referral.
Yeah, Yvonne, I remember a couple of months she shared, many clients called her, to refer people to her, right? Because she said she's a top agent, doing very well. So she got a lot of referrals. So your client is still the best person to introduce people to you. Okay? Because always remember, referrals are earned, you need to earn the referrals. Okay? But what are the things that you need to do? You think that you can earn referral? I'm going to share with you 3 points today. Okay? Without a doubt, service is still the best. Whether it's a small service, change of credit card, change of address, or even especially claims. Yeah? This is one of the time for you to prove your service. I remember I sold to one of my clients who is working in the market, selling pork, selling veggies. So even he told me, he said, Kenneth, our most important thing is service. Even clients selling vegetables, they also know how to demand good service. Don't talk about higher grade of clients. Okay, so when we talk about service, there are 6 levels of services which I want to share with you. Okay, the first one is called criminal. What is criminal service? Anybody want to explain? Why? Sorry again, because I saw you playing the phone, that's why I asked you.
Jane.
What is criminal service? Criminal service means your service is very, very bad. Tak boleh pakai, that's why it's called criminal service. Imagine today, your client admitted to the hospital and then keep on calling you and got problem in admission. Yeah? And WhatsApp you, saying, hey, my son is vomiting, I couldn't get the admission, I got problem, we have, keep on calling you. And they also, and the client also WhatsApp you. And now WhatsApp, once you read, it shows blue tick, right? And imagine your client in that situation, calling you and WhatsApp you, and you do nothing about it. What do you think you will leave what type of impression to the client? What type of impression do you think you leave to your client?
Very bad impression.
Very bad service, until it's so bad that the client can even write an official complaint to the company.
Yep.
Yeah? And based on our balance scorecard, KPI 3A, you all know, okay, if a client writes an official complaint, about you, verbally it's okay, Once they write official complaint, it will also affect your commission. Not bonus, your commission. Okay, so this is criminal. I believe none of you are in this category, none of you, or you provide very good service. The second level is called expected service. What is expected service?
Benchmark.
No less.
Benchmark. There's a benchmark.
Expected service means it's something that the client it's normal. This is expected from you. Very basic. Like for example, what? Simon. Expected service. Very basic is expected from you already. Okay, so what is that? Okay, to put it in a simple term, expected service is something that you as an agent should do. Very basic. It can be like responsive or anything, So, but expected service is something that, not what the client wants also, I can tell you that. Yeah? And they will not get from you again unless they have no better option. Let's say they want to do upgrades or they want to buy a new policy. They don't have any other option, then only they will take from you. That's what we meant by expected service, yeah? Desired service? Desired service, the client will come back to you again and again. You know why? Because you do the things as what they desire. That means according to what they want. Yeah? So that is desired service. Okay? And surprising. I think Sandy is very good in this.
Because surprising Spanish was SUR.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Suppressing.
So this is a surprising spelling. Okay? So what is surprising service, Sandy? I know you're very good in that.
Come, share.
Suddenly you buy a cake to your client, go visit them. Last time we got one agency manager. She used to, I think she do chocolates. She do chocolates, so all her clients she gave chocolates. Okay, Yeah, so this is one of the way, surprising service, that will make the client feel you are so unique, and you're so different compared to other agents. Yeah? And the last one, this one I want to quote,
Incredible.
incredible service. Okay, what does incredible service means?
Beyond expectation.
Beyond expectation. Yeah, I want to share to you another story, which is a real incident when I was an agent. During my first year agent, I came to know this client through referral. Yeah, he's a finance director in one of the company, shipping company, earning quite well. Okay, that was my first year agent in 2002. So when I went and saw him, I did a presentation. On the spot, he signed 500 ringgit per month with me. Okay, he's a financial director. Yeah, so he's been paying every month. Then suddenly, for the last 4 months, I realized his credit card didn't go through. So I takut lah. First year, presidency, Star Club gone. Those days, Star Club room was only 155. So 500 ringgit per month is considered quite a big case. So I noticed his credit card didn't go through. So I called him, and he didn't pick up the phone. I called the company, and the company told me that he's no longer working in the shipping company. So I got panicked. My Star Club gone, So what I did is I drove all the way to his house in Shah Alam in Bukit Jelutong. So when I reached there, the wife was there and he was not around. Then the wife told me that he went out for a while. So just as I was about to leave the place, suddenly I saw a van came. A van. He used to drive a 3 Series BM. Okay, I saw a van came. Then he came down from the van. So when he saw me, he also like very embarrassed lah. I call him, never pick up. My premium also never pay. So he wants to run also cannot. Because I already saw him. So he said, Kenneth, come to my house. So he invited me. So I went to inside his house. Then he told me, he said, Kenneth, I'm very sorry. Now I have lost my job. Okay, I got nothing to do. So I just opened up a small laundry shop outside near the house, the shop not there. If you are in my situation, Kaka, what would you do? You need the premium for the percentage for your Star Club, but now your client is in that situation.
Say it for him.
How close are you with the client?
Very close.
Yeah, for me I will lah. If very close, I treat it as a
Wow,
friend.
Mr. Wong said pay for him first.
No, but
Did you say that, Mr. Wong?
Mr. Wong said pay. It's okay.
because it's for your, if you treat your client like your own friends, right? I mean, like if your friends, so you will do that, right? Don't talk about if
Okay,
that's fine.
alright. A lot of people say the same thing. The last time when I shared, they say the same thing. I didn't pay for him. Okay?
You lost your stuff.
You introduce client to
Just I didn't see I qualified Star Club room. Where got lost Star Club?
Bring all the clothes to him. Bring all the clothes.
Get more support.
Okay. What I did was,
Introduce more client, more people to go to the wash clothes. Yeah.
close to that, what I did was, I took him to a printing company. Printing company.
Teach him
Huh?
like teach him like how to actually get more sales, is it?
I took him to the printing company and I helped him to print out a few hundred of flyers describing about his laundry, his service, and where's the address. Because he do home pickup and delivery service. So after that, I went with him in his van. We went house to house to distribute the flyers. Not the very night lah. I mean, I got to go back and print ma. Wait lah, coming to that. No lah, be so kanchiao. So I did that just for him, house to house with him, distribute the flyers. So when he saw the type of act which I did, even though he was very tight, he continued to pay the premium. Act of love, okay, whatever you can call it, right? And in fact, he introduced a lot of people to me, a lot of referrals he introduced to me, and all the referrals that I called, they said, Kenneth, this Encik Zainal, his name is Zainal. He said, this Zainal always say that, talk good about you. He said not only you want to sell insurance, but you're also there to help people when they're in that situation. So the question I ask to you is that today you might have a big client, who supported you all the way, But one day when they are down, when they're not doing well, are you still there for them or not? That's a big thing you can ask yourself. Yeah, in fact, I think Jenny mentioned that day during the rookie class, something she did incredible as well. Yeah, the client, if I'm not mistaken, you mentioned about the husband and the wife was sick, is it? Was sick, and nobody took care of the children. And Jenny Ma voluntarily babysit, the children on behalf of the client. These are what we call incredible service. You are above other agents. Yeah? So anybody has done this before? Kaka? What have you done?
The one taking care of your client's children is quite often for me. Because sometimes
Oh, often for you,
to
okay.
Work, yeah, the mother need to work, then they ask me to take care like 1 or 2 hours, so I bring the kids to have.
No wonder Kaka is doing so well. Yeah? Incredible service, this is what we call it.
Because
Yeah.
I believe that you can even trust your kids to me, right? What if about policy, right? or not? Even kids is the most precious, but you can even trust your kids to me. So it's
Yeah. Well done, Kaka. Okay? So continue the good job, So I believe you do very well. Yeah? Okay? So, down 5 lah. Actually got 6, but I skip one.
Good share.
Mr. Wong,
Incredible is better than unbelievable. Incredible man. Where got uncredible man one? Got incredible man in it.
unbelievable 信你 service 太好到唔信得啊，信唔得。
Unbelievable.
I want to show you this. This is my plumber, You see how many messages he sent to me? I never even read, Just a plumber, They also know how to give good service. Every day text me good morning, positive message, you can do well. Plumber,
流水流。
One day he came to my house to repair my leakage here and there. So every morning he sent me, positive encouragement. So I used to read But after that, I was so lazy to read already. Until 124 messages, I also never read. So can you imagine even plumber also do that, Yeah. So do you think I will recommend this plumber to you all if you all need a plumber?
Sure.
At the end of the day, it's still the word of mouth. It's still the best. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so I want to share about this person also. When I moved from Mont Kiara to Desa Park, I Google for car mechanic in Kapong area. So this is the first one that came up. STF Auto Service. So when I have something wrong with my car, I went there and I can tell this guy is really, really amazing. Even though one day I remember my car was at Tropicana City Mall, I couldn't start the car, and he's the owner of the company. Okay, when I called, I said, "Hey, my car cannot start." Immediately he drove 20 minutes in from his Kapong, to come to Tropicana and do everything all for me, very fast. So his service is very good. And in fact, I remember my wife's car also, the BM couldn't start. He was trying to help for 2 hours to restart the car, and he was sweating and everything. And he didn't charge anything because he couldn't solve the problem. So he said, never mind, you just bring to the workshop. He just do it to the workshop. So today, if you are staying in Kapong area, if you're looking for a good mechanic, STF Auto. See, I just proven to your point that clients one word good about you is better than you say 10 times good about yourself. Yeah? STF. Okay? So, I like this quote from Josh Steven. Those who know Josh Steven long time ago, an AIA agent, he's a legend. He used to say this. Say, when you see me, don't think of life insurance. But if you think of life insurance, see me. Very good quote, So everybody when you see him, never think of life insurance one. So when they see him, when they think of life insurance, then they will see him. Okay? So the second thing that I want to mention is that how to earn referral besides your service. What do you think is the second one? Besides your good service to earn referral, what do you think is the second thing that you need to do to earn more referral?
Branding.
Branding. Branding, Okay. Alright. No right, no wrong, okay? I believe that it's very important for us to be very knowledgeable in what we are doing. Okay, or are you the type of person when a client asks you questions, everything also not sure, go back and check, or the worst is that you give the client a wrong information. That's even worse. If you're not sure, just tell the client and go back and check. Because if today you do these type of things wrong to the client, if the client today has got a friend who wants to buy insurance and say, introduce me somebody, that I can get advice, do you think the client dare to refer you to him?
No.
Definitely no, right? So, knowledge is continuous. For me, I've been 17 years in Prudential. If this is all the knowledge in the world in insurance, we're on how many years? 19 years. I'm 17 years. If these are all the knowledges in the world about insurance, even though I'm already 17 years, I can tell you that my knowledge is just around here. Agree? What do you think about especially those who are new, or maybe you are less than that? Yeah. So continuous learning is very important. Sometimes it's very sad to see some agents once they already achieve like Star Club, then you find that they stop learning. They already stop learning. Yeah. So continuous learning is very important. In fact, I attended one of the session in a couple of months back. They teach us how to recruit millennial. Yeah, recruit millennial. So do you think millennial now, they are very keen in traveling, cars? Do you think they are excited about that?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Traveling, yes.
No.
Actually, they are not, According to the trainer, they say now millennials, they're not even excited about it. You tell them about traveling overseas. They have been traveling don't know how many countries more than you. Correct or not? You go to Taylor's College at Monash, you see what car they're driving? Ferrari also got, drive Ferrari to go to college. You want to talk about BMW to them? No, they are not. They are more on fun environment, fun and positive environment, because parents' house are very strict one. So they like to enjoy, So these are the things that we need to do. That's why I always encourage my agents, when you come for meeting, always remember you must bring 2 books. One is a knowledge. Knowledge book, continuous learning. Every time the person is sharing, they are sharing 20 years of their experience. Make sure you write down. Yeah. And also the other one is a business expansion book, which is referral. There's a manager called Cindy Chia. You know Cindy Chia, right?
Yep.
The daughter is Yvonne. One thing I really respect her. Every meeting she goes, whether it's rookie agent sharing or whether it's a leader sharing, you can see she has got a book and a note to write down all the notes. I think she easily got more than 20 books, Because don't forget, one day you're going to become a leader. So when you want to share, you don't have anything to share. And remember, whatever that is not written down, not penned down, it does not belong to you. Yeah? You can only keep it temporarily, but after that you'll forget. Yeah? So learning is always very continuous. Yeah? So referring back to the same mechanic, the STF auto. I remember there's one time my car couldn't start because of starter problem. So normally when you go to the mechanic, what do they tell you? They'll just tell you okay, your problem is this, the starter, and then just how much change, that's it, right? But this mechanic, I tell you, he go into details, everything. Why the starter cannot start what's the cause of it and how to avoid it in future and then you got option 1 and option 2. If you take the Recon, this will be like this. If you take the new one, it will be like that. And in future, how to avoid it. He's so detailed and so knowledgeable. I think if I go a few times to repair my car, I can become a mechanic, because of all the information he gave me, so much information, And he told me even mechanics, they have to continue to learn. Now all electronic systems, so they also got programs, keep on going and upgrading themselves. Yeah, so remember that this is another way for you to help you to earn more referrals by being very competent and knowledgeable in what you're doing. Yeah. So if you're looking for if you're staying in Keppel and the Sabah City, if you're looking for a mechanic who is good in service and knowledgeable, go to where? STF Auto. I don't get a single cent, okay? I'm just trying to tell you a point. That client is still the best person to refer to you. Yeah?
You gotta tell him you refer to you are the one that refer us.
Got discount?
No discount. And of course, the third point, of course, is being very honest in what you're doing. Yeah. If you want to earn more referrals, be very honest and sincere. Yeah, why you are there today. Okay. Our mission is what? Yeah, that's why I always tell my agents, or when I do recruitment, I always tell the same thing, which I shared in the cash training. I always tell my client that I only sell 3 things. What's the 3 things? I don't sell products. You know, even when I do recruitment, I tell the potential recruit, I don't sell insurance. I only sell 3 things, which is love, hope, and peace of mind. These are the 3 things I sell. I don't sell insurance one. So when I do recruitment, I tell them the same thing. Do you like to sell love or not? Yeah. Hope, peace of mind. Okay. So be very, very honest in what you're doing when you're in front of a client. If you want the client to have more trust and give you more referrals, yeah? So again, coming back to the mechanic again. So this is the 3rd time advertising him. No, I just want to prove to you a point in it, that's all. Okay, that's why I kept mentioning that. There's one time my car got problem again.
The mechanic not doing a good job lah.
See, so after what he has done, he has repaired everything.
And still repair.
At night, he come to my house.
Still repair.
Hey, sure got repair one ma. So he came to my house and then he showed me a picture. Now these are the things all I did for you. All the things I took out. Very honest one, you know. And what are the things that I have replaced and I have changed? Okay, so if you are staying in Kapong and Sabah City, and you're looking for a mechanic who is good in service, knowledgeable and honest, go to STM Auto.
Can I got share inside lah?
I don't have any share, okay? Right, so remember what you do. If you don't know the address, it's in Kapong. You Google also, the first one will come out, appear. Okay. Okay, I'm very tempted to share to you about this. I still got 10 minutes. Okay, so that's how the power of referrals work. Okay, I just want to share with you how it works. This is during my first year as an agent. Okay, I remember when I was new, I went and did co-canvassing. Yeah, so I went to this company called Angkasa Raya to do co-canvassing. So then from there, I approached the receptionist. So I said, can I see your boss? So he told me, he said, my boss is very busy. Then I said, can you give me some names I can call? Your HR department, your finance department, your secretary, you know, I get all the departments. Then on the glass table, on the reception table there, I saw there's a name card, you know, name card. And the guy name is called Zulkifli, he's a general manager. So as usual, we churi, write down, you know, Zulkifli, contact number, okay? So I called this guy Zulkifli. You see how much the sales came from this name card. So I called this guy Zulkifli. Then he granted me an appointment. He's a GM. He's a Layang, I still remember. I drove all the way there, reached there, and he was not around. And the staff told me that, because his son was sick, so he took an emergency leave. So I'm already there. So what do you do normally? Cabut lah. Go back. Where got canvas one? Go back already. From sick time, from fake already one. So what I did was, I saw one guy sitting inside the room, you know, and the hair is very long. Looks like M. Nasir, you know who is M. Nasir? Looks like him, you know. So I thought it's M. Nasir. So I went inside his room and knocked his glass door. I said, I'm supposed to see Zulkifli. I come all the way, but he's not here. Since I'm here, can I share with you or not? And he said, okay lah. So I did the sharing, did the 2-line presentation. After the sharing, he told me, Kenneth, my company is still very new. All the money that I make, I have to dump back into the company. So, cannot buy lah. So, what to do? Ask for referrals. So I asked for 5. I said, can you give me 5 of your best friends? And this is one of them, the laundry guy. Remember the laundry guy? Yeah? who used to drive a BM. So from this, he gave me these 5 names. I managed to get 2 appointments. One this guy and another one is this guy. So the Zainal one, I told you just now, I closed him 500 ringgit per month on the spot. Okay, and then after that, the other guy, Ibni, also granted me an appointment. But when I did a presentation, he didn't buy. So I said, can I talk to your staff? So from there, I closed 2 of the staff. He didn't buy, so I spoke to the 2 staff, so I closed the 2 staff. And then, when I deliver policy, I always do this, which I also share in the rookie class. Every time I deliver a policy, I will tell them, please bring a witness. Because today is a special day, you're going to get a policy. So bring a witness to prove that today you are getting the policy. So they bring some friends to be a witness. So when you re-explain the policy, they will also hear the benefits, right? And now they can see the physical medical card. So from there, I delivered the 2 policy, I closed another 4. Okay? And I delivered another 4, I closed another 3. Total I closed from this, just because of this name card, 27 cases with 54,000 PPC. Yeah? Okay? And then from there, they gave me another 4 referrals. This is the most amazing referral. Her name is called Faiza. Sorry. He gave me a referral, one of them. So I met this person. I thought this is the very amazing referral. Okay. What happened was I went to see this guy in KLCC. He's an engineer in Petronas, working in Petronas. So we met at Dom. So while I was doing presentation to him, suddenly this girl, this lady, I don't know her, why no? She was walking past. Okay? Then when she walked past, then she saw this guy and she knows this guy, which I was presenting. And you know what she was doing? She pulled a chair, she sat down, and she said, bang, bila lah mau pergi tengok wayang dengan saya? Disturbing. I was doing presentation, and she's flirting with a guy, So I tell you, I feel I want to. So okay, never mind. So I let her talk what she want to talk lah. Okay. So after that, the guy didn't buy. The guy left. After the presentation, the guy left. Then the Visa was sitting down there. Say, give me your name card lah. I'll call you. So I thought, okay lah, never mind lah, just give lah. I was very mad already, because disturbing, I was trying to close the client, Yeah, so after that, this Faiza called me. Really called me back, Called me back. Then I thought, see wayang lah, So after that, I went and saw her. I did the presentation. She said, the day that you show the presentation, I'm quite interested. So I thought she's just joking lah. But anyway, I went for the appointment lah. So after that, when I did the presentation to her again, redo again, she signed with me on the spot 1,000 ringgit a month, And she became my biggest client. Total premium she paid over the years, buying for the son. Then after that, she remarried, buying for the husband, everybody, 15,000 a month. From a person which I don't even know. I don't even know. Good thing I didn't slap her. Okay? And then from here, I get now 3 more referrals, and this client gave me 65 cases with 29 cases with 65,000 TPC. Why? She gave me the whole name card holder. I said, give me referral. I said, take the whole name card holder. You take all you can mention my name. And there were about 200 names in the name card holder. So I call me appointment. From there, 65,000 TPC. And until today, this client, she did introduce me somebody, which I didn't put it down because recently, just last week Tuesday, after the meeting, I went to KLCC to see the referral given by this lady Faiza, and last week Tuesday, I closed one case, 5,000 a month. So because of that, I also get the iPad Pro lah. Okay. So you can see how it works lah, the referral from here, from there, right? And then the 5 lawyers I sign up, and then here these are all the clients that I sign up. All the green color are all I sign up, but all started from just the one name card. If today I go there, I did a presentation, the client not I mean, I go there, the client is not there. If I have a child, if I have chabut, I wouldn't have gotten all this. Yeah, so you can see how powerful is the referral. Yeah, but you must know how to earn the referral. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Do I still have time? I don't want to go part 3. No.
If you don't mention my STF, okay.
Okay, so I just want to end with this. Okay, I know time is over. The day I wanted to stress this, but I didn't have time. Yeah. What do you think actually saved the boy's life? Remember I told you he was stranded for 21 days because of the tsunami? Huh?
Just to be a football player.
No. It's not because of the jersey. What makes him survive during the 21 days? 21 days. Yeah.
Answer is there.
Yeah, I highlighted the answer already.
Wanted to meet his family.
Because he says, I was not afraid at all because I wanted to be alive, to meet my family and be a football player. So the thing that kept him alive is because of the dream. The dream that kept him alive, not the tree trunk that he held on, is the dream. Okay, so this I want to elaborate. And talking about tsunami, okay, I will finish in a short while. I experienced tsunami in 2011. Okay, the worst tsunami that time in Japan, I was there. This is during the CEO 1 billion challenge in Osaka. So I extended, people all go back already. I extended to Tokyo. So, CMO fed that time, last time. So we took a cable car to this place called, to view the Mount Fuji, to view the Mount Fuji. So we are in the cable car, okay. Suddenly, the whole after the viewing everything, when we were to go inside the cable car, suddenly the whole cable car shook, shook. So we were like joking now, so windy, joking. Then the tour guide said, "Hey, come on, earthquake, The earthquake was down. We are like half of Genting, that height the cable car went. So what happened is we cannot use the cable car. So we have to walk all the way down, And imagine there is no path. There's no path. Okay, and half of Genting, we have to practically grab the grass, squat down and go down because it's slippery, it was snowing the time. So we walked all the way down and it took us 4 hours. And I still remember this Muhammad Del, you all know Del, Okay, he was praying because at night, after we went down, then we went to a hotel to stay and we had dinner. And during the dinner, the whole table shook, After what, okay? So I remember Muhammad Del was there, praying and crying, because they're so worried that they might not be able to go back to see their family again. So we managed to walk all the way down because we need to go down before the sky is dark, okay? See, that's how we go down. I didn't see you.
Simon was there, she was in front of you, bro.
No, the one is the Masale. One of the Masale was there. Okay.
What a joke.
So we walked all the way down. Okay, 4 hours we reached. Okay, so after that, the next 2 days, the airport was open. So immediately I took a flight home. I was so scared that I cannot come back because the time my baby was only 5 months, my first child. Yeah, I was so scared, that I cannot go back. So this is already don't know where walk until don't know where. One of the guy in fact broke his leg because he fell down. Okay, so in summary, okay, your client are still the best person to advertise for you, and the way to earn referral and referrals are earned, provided you do a good service and continuous learning. Remember, we need to continue to upgrade our knowledge and also be honest with what you're doing. So with that, I end my sharing, so I don't have to do part 3.
Let's give it a round of applause for our speaker of the day.